Every day you interact with artificial intelligence, often without even realizing it. Whether you're chatting with Siri, getting recommendations on Netflix, searching on Google, or seeing self-driving cars in the news, AI is woven into the fabric of modern life. But here's the big question. What is AI actually doing behind the scenes? How does it think? Today, we'll break down these mysteries in the simplest way possible. No complex math, no confusing code. By the end of this video, you'll have a crystal clear understanding of what AI is, how it learns, and how it's shaping your world right now. Let's start with the basics. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is when we teach a machine to do things that normally require human intelligence. This includes recognizing faces, understanding language, making decisions, or solving problems. Think about how you learned to recognize a cat. You didn't memorize a rule book. You just saw lots of cats and your brain learned the pattern. AI works in a very similar way, but with computers. It's all about teaching machines to spot patterns and make sense of the world, just like we do. There are three main types of AI you should know about. First, narrow AI. This is what we use today. It's designed to do one thing really well, like Siri answering questions or a chess engine playing chess. Second, general AI. This would be an AI that can do anything a human can, but it doesn't exist yet. Third, super AI. This is the stuff of science fiction, smarter than all humans combined. For now, every AI you use is narrow AI, focused on a specific task and doing it incredibly well. So how does AI actually learn? The secret is data, lots and lots of data. Unlike humans, AI doesn't have feelings or imagination. Instead, it finds patterns in massive amounts of information. The more data it sees, the smarter it gets. Think of AI as a superpowered pattern detector, constantly analyzing and learning from everything it's shown. Training an AI is a step-by-step process. First, you feed it thousands or even millions of examples, like photos, sentences, or sounds. Next, the AI makes a guess about each example. Then it checks if its guess was right or wrong. If it was wrong, it adjusts itself to do better next time. This process repeats millions of times, and with each cycle, the AI gets more accurate. It's like a student practicing over and over until they master a skill. Let's use a simple example, teaching AI to spot cats in photos. You show the AI a million pictures, half with cats, half without. The AI looks for patterns like pointy ears, whiskers, fur texture, and eye shape. After seeing enough examples, it can correctly identify a cat it's never seen before. This is called machine learning, and it's the foundation of most AI systems today. Now let's talk about neural networks, the technology that powers most modern AI. Your brain has about 86 billion neurons, tiny cells that send signals to each other. When you learn something, connections between neurons get stronger. AI neural networks work on the same idea, but with computer nodes instead of brain cells. These networks are the secret sauce behind AI's ability to learn and make decisions. A neural network is built from layers of nodes. The input layer is where data enters, like a photo, a sentence, or a sound. The hidden layers are where the AI processes information and finds patterns. Finally, the output layer is where the AI gives its answer or prediction. Each layer is connected, and as data flows through, the network learns to recognize complex patterns. Let's look at ChatGPT as a real-world example of a neural network in action. ChatGPT was trained on hundreds of billions of words from books, websites, and articles. Its neural network learned the patterns of human language so well that it can now predict what word comes next in any sentence. That's how it generates responses that sound just like a real conversation. Here's a mind-blowing fact. ChatGPT and similar AIs don't actually understand language the way humans do. Instead, they predict the most likely next word, over and over again. The result sounds like human conversation, but it's really just advanced pattern prediction. This is a key difference between how humans and AI process information. You might not realize it, but AI is already making decisions for you every day. For example, YouTube and Netflix use AI to decide what video or show to recommend next. These systems analyze your viewing history, compare it to millions of other users, and predict what you'll want to watch. That's AI working behind the scenes to personalize your experience. When you search for something on Google, AI is hard at work ranking which results are most relevant to you. It considers your search history, your location, and even the time of day to deliver the best possible answers. This makes finding information faster and more accurate than ever before. Face ID on your smartphone is another everyday use of AI. It recognizes your face in milliseconds, unlocking your phone securely. The AI behind Face ID has been trained on countless facial images, learning to spot the unique features that make your face different from everyone else. Ever wonder how your email inbox stays mostly free of junk? AI-powered spam filters scan every incoming message, looking for patterns that match known spam. They learn from millions of examples, constantly improving to keep your inbox clean and safe. Google Maps uses AI to predict traffic and find the fastest route for you. It analyzes real-time data from millions of users, learning traffic patterns and adjusting routes on the fly. This means you get to your destination faster and with less stress. When you type on your phone or computer, AI is there too. Autocomplete predicts your next word, making typing faster and easier. It learns from your typing habits and the language patterns of millions of users, constantly improving its suggestions. AI is making a huge impact in healthcare. In hospitals, AI systems can detect cancer in medical images earlier than human doctors. By analyzing thousands of scans, AI learns to spot subtle patterns that might be missed by the human eye, leading to earlier and more accurate diagnoses. Farmers are using AI to predict the best time to harvest crops. By analyzing weather data, soil conditions, and crop growth patterns, AI helps farmers make smarter decisions, increasing yields and reducing waste. This is just one way AI is transforming industries beyond technology. AI isn't just about numbers and data. It's also being used to create music, write code, and even design new medicines. By learning from existing works, AI can generate new ideas and solutions, pushing the boundaries of what's possible in art, science, and technology. We are living through the most exciting technological revolution in human history. AI is changing the way we live, work, and interact with the world. From healthcare to entertainment, from farming to finance, AI is making things faster, smarter, and more efficient. And this is just the beginning. It's important to remember that AI is not magic. It's not a robot with feelings or imagination. Instead, it's a very powerful pattern-finding machine, trained on massive amounts of data. The intelligence comes from the data and the algorithms, not from any kind of consciousness or emotion. While AI is inspired by the human brain, there are key differences. The brain is flexible, creative, and emotional. AI, on the other hand, is logical, fast, and tireless, but it lacks true understanding or consciousness. It's a tool we can use to solve problems, not a replacement for human thought. AI makes decisions by analyzing data and calculating probabilities. For example, when recommending a movie, it looks at your past choices and compares them to millions of others. It then predicts what you're most likely to enjoy. This decision-making process is fast, efficient, and based entirely on patterns in data. Machine learning is the core technology behind most AI. It's the process of teaching machines to learn from data, improve over time, and make better predictions. The more data it gets, the better it becomes at its task. This is why AI keeps getting smarter as we use it more. Let's break down the layers of a neural network. The input layer receives raw data, Hidden layers process and transform this data, finding patterns and relationships. The output layer produces the final answer. Each layer adds complexity, allowing the network to solve more difficult problems. Despite its power, AI has limitations. It can only learn from the data it's given. If the data is biased or incomplete, the AI's predictions may be flawed. AI also lacks common sense and real-world understanding, so it can make mistakes that a human would never make. The future of AI is full of possibilities. As technology advances, AI will become even more integrated into our lives. It will help solve complex problems, drive innovation, and open up new opportunities. But it's also important to use AI responsibly and be aware of its limitations. Let's quickly recap what we've learned. AI is about teaching machines to do tasks that require human-like intelligence. It learns by finding patterns in huge amounts of data. Neural networks are inspired by the human brain and are made up of layers of connected nodes. ChatGPT and similar AIs predict the next word, but don't truly understand language. And AI is already all around you, from YouTube to Maps to Face ID. Remember, AI is not a human. It doesn't have feelings or consciousness. But as a tool, it's incredibly powerful, able to process vast amounts of data and find patterns that humans might miss. Understanding how AI works helps us use it more effectively and responsibly. Congratulations! You now understand what AI is, how it learns, and how it's already changing the world around you. From simple recommendations to life-saving medical advances, AI is a powerful force in our lives. The more you know about it, the better you can use it and shape the future it creates.